Aries, what's up? Let's see. Let's see what's happening. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at past, present, future when it comes to your love life, the coming few days of August. All right, Aries. So I feel for a lot of you, there is a situation. There's a situation where, keep in mind, this could be you, this could be a person. Someone out here is coming up as very clingy. Someone out here is coming up as very needy. Someone out here is still giving to a point of exhaustion. I'm talking about more on the emotional front. There is definitely a situation where one person out here needs to understand that it's time to cut the situation off or cut a person out of your life, even probably even a divorce for some of you, but it's not happening. See, very strong energy of lacking self-love and self-care. This could be you, this could be your person, okay? But I feel for a lot of you, because this is your reading, we should read this as you. So I feel you're being too hard on yourself, okay? You see the red flags out here. You do realize that something out here is becoming more and more clearer, okay, in terms of a situation in your life, which has to do with love, relationships, emotions. But even though you see a reality check, a lot of you are not being able to accept it, okay, and you're still sticking on to a situation. You're literally putting your emotional needs on the back burner, and you're still nurturing a connection or a person that you shouldn't be. Yeah. I feel a lot of defensiveness and paranoia. I do feel for a lot of you, Aries, that there could have been people in your life who came towards you literally wanting to offer you love. This could be someone very specific in your life who wanted a new beginning in love with you. Could be someone new, could be someone from the past. But I'm getting, in totality, I'm getting you stuck on a situation, stuck on a person that does not deserve your love, care, nurturing, attention anymore. But you're too scared to make the wrong choice. You're too scared to take accountability for your actions. Like, if I cut this off, I'm moving on all the way, but I don't know if I should. There is a new beginning in love that's, kind of hovering around you, okay? New beginnings in love, new potentials in love are circling around you, okay? But you don't seem to look at it. Yeah, see, there's so much of overthinking going on. Like, I'm so afraid. You're so afraid to cut this off. That the you feel it is impossible for you to move on from a past connection. You feel it is impossible for you to move on from something that's just not giving you fair treatment, or where things are not being fair with you, but you're not wanting to open up about it. Yeah, so much of investment going on. Sometimes in life, it says you're being very impatient because you want quick results. And sometimes in life, the universe tells you you've put in all your time, energy, effort, money, investment to a situation. Probably it's not going to give you results, or this is all you can get from it. So it's time to abort mission. But you're still investing. You're still waiting. It's going to come into fruition. It's going to come into fruition. Yeah, you had big choices in love, Aries, big choices in love. But instead of looking at those choices with an open mind, I feel a lot of you came off as like, I know it all attitude, like, I know I don't need to be with anyone else, or I know that relationship is not going to work out. I am doing the best that I can. I'm in a good situation. I know the situation is going to work out. So there was a lack of seeing things in a different perspective, or having new ways or new thoughts of approaching situations. I feel there was a very narrow minded approach towards love in the past. Why? Because again, you were stuck to something that wasn't good for you. All right, in the current situation, I still don't see you as being that inner rebel. Sometimes, this is one of those times when you should know when to follow the rules, when to stick by the rule book, when to stick to a commitment, and when to break the rules and have that inner rebel deep within you to stand up and fight for what you think is right. This is one of those times, and you're choosing not to stand up for what you think is right. You're choosing to stay committed to something that's not committed to you. Could be a person, place, situation, whatever. And I think you're coming up as very hopeless. Day by day, you're becoming hopeless. If you choose to talk to this person very clearly, I'd say a lot of you are approaching this person is a way where you're saying a lot of things to this person. Say, today I did this, today I did that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're talking about anything and everything but the situation. You're talking about anything and everything but trying to speak to this person about the main issue out here, which is like, are you genuinely not interested? Or is this really over? Or should I walk away? You're not talking about that. You're trying to kind of dodge. You're kind of try to dodge or run from an uncomfortable topic. I feel you're even coming off as not even wanting to put yourself out there. You're isolating yourself too much. The universe is telling you you need to open yourself to new relationships. You need to open yourself to new people. You need to put yourself out there. You're too stuck up. You're too stuck up on it didn't work out my way. So now the universe is telling you, I agree, you put in a lot of hard work, you put in a lot of effort into trying to make a relationship work out. But that relationship is not working out anymore. So it's time for you to move on. There is like an uprooting of a relationship, is what I'm getting out here in the current situation. But you may still not want to understand that. I feel instead of moving towards change, a lot of you are still trying to revive that connection, revive a relationship in the current situation. Still daydreaming of a happily ever after. You're not even giving another person a chance. You're not even giving your love life a chance to start fresh with someone new or someone promising around you. Yeah, see. I feel that you're avoiding this big conflict, avoiding this big topic that you don't want to talk about because a part of you is hopeful that this will work out. You still feel something out here is workable. So there's a lot of hope that something from the past is still going to work out. But all you're doing is exhausting yourself, Aries, unfortunately. See, you're so closed off. You're right now at that point, Aries, where you're like, you're not wanting to heal. Self healing is very important right now. But you know that you are going to have to self parent. Okay, you'll have to be your own parent. You'll have to make yourself understand that a situation is not working out. It's time for you to move forward. There's no point trying to revive a connection that's over, done, and dead with. But you're trying to revive it again and again, again and again. And in that, in all this, you're kind of even keeping yourself away from the world. You're disconnecting from the world. There is a lot of deep stagnation also going on. Okay, you need to revive, but before reviving, you need to rest. You need to rejuvenate. You need to take a break. You need to take some time out from this connection and accept that something out here should close off correctly. But right now, you're at that point where you are totally living in denial about a situation. It's like you've talked to this person, you've texted this person, you've spoken to them, and then you put the phone down. You don't choose to analyze a lot of 1 minute. How did that conversation go well? Is something really off between me and this person? Is it really over? Let me go and speak to this person. You're so scared that if you go to speak to this person, you're going to get to hear something that you don't want to hear. Yeah. So I feel you need to heal yourself. You need to accept yourself and you need to have more self control. Okay. You need to restrict yourself from completely overgiving. And whatever you're doing right now is excess. You're excessively closed off to the truth of the situation. Yeah, still daydreaming of a happily ever after with this person, but the truth is that whatever you're daydreaming of, it's time to now question it. It's time for you to question whatever situation you are in, Aries. Is this really my happily ever after? Is this really something that I want? It's time to question your emotional fulfillment and contentment within a relationship or a family dynamic. Are you happy where you are? Or is it time to end that big phase in your life and move towards something new? A transformation is required, a big transformation. You may not like the way things are ending right now, but it is the most important situation that needs your attention, and it's the only thing that you're avoiding right now. Now, in the near future, I see you as probably very focused on yourself. I see you as very neglectful of yourself. You're neglecting yourself. You're giving to a situation, like I said, that does not need your attention. When I keep saying the same things, it means this is the theme of the reading. You could be constantly investing into a marriage or a long-term commitment that's exhausting you. Okay, and you need to kind of do something about it. For the others of you, I feel you're neglecting yourself and you are overgiving yourself to a situation that needs to end. Okay, I feel you refuse to see an inevitable ending. You refuse to move on. I think you have fear of moving on. Yeah, you are almost prepared to move forward, but you're not moving forward. That's the problem here, because there is someone in the background out here who wants your attention, who wants your love, but you are not looking at that person. Maybe you feel that you have given too much to a relationship in the past. There was no emotional investment from the person, or you were the only one emotionally invested into the connection and you didn't get back what you expected or what you wanted in return. I feel it's time for you to, first of all, find that love within yourself. Whatever love you're trying to find within this relationship or connection, find it within yourself. And then you'll know that you don't need anyone else to fulfill that void. You're, there is someone new for sure in your background. If there is no one new, I think it's talking about self-love, self-care. Okay. And I feel now you're coming off as very, very stubborn, very resistant, very set in your ways. Okay. And I feel you're coming off as more avoidant rather than approaching the situation head on. Yeah, see, so much of investment out here. I feel overall, Aries, you may not like to hear this, but I feel for a lot of you, I keep seeing hopelessness. I keep seeing where either your love life has been very, very traumatic in the past few years, or then this one relationship in your life which you thought to be your wish, your desire, your manifestation, your fulfillment, has turned sour or hasn't worked out for you. So that has broken your confidence on a very, very deep level. And now you feel if it's not with this one, then it's with no one. So it's a very all or nothing kind of energy. See, you still choose to communicate with this person in the near future, but that is just your addiction. That's just your obsession. Okay. That's just your addiction and obsession. I feel you still choose to nurture someone, but that's just an obsession here. See, the truth is in front of you. You'll choose to suffer in silence, but you won't choose to move forward. You need to love yourself, Aries. You need to love yourself. You need to understand that you are worth a lot more than what you are giving right now, what you're getting right now. Okay? Something, again, does not deserve your love, does not deserve the attention that you're giving them. Over giving is what I'd say. I for some of you, I feel that it's not even the person out here, because I don't see the person anywhere in this reading. Not in the past, not in the present, not in the future, which tells me that either you're not in contact with this person at all, or then this person, even if they're in communication with you, they've made it very, very clear that they're not in it. But you're the one who's still pursuing, because I see a lot of persuasion out here from your side. Yeah. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're throwing yourself out in the cold, to be honest, out here on purpose. Now, also, I'm getting out here one more thing. For a lot of you, I'm just getting this. For some of you, you may choose, you subconsciously, you want to be in a non-committal relationship. Subconsciously, you don't want to commit to anyone. So you could be choosing a relationship on purpose, trying to convince yourself that this is the one you want to be in, but that is just a reason for you to not want to commit anywhere. Because whatever situation you are in doesn't look like there is commitment out here. Okay. For the others of you, I feel that you're just very, very stubborn, very resistant, and you're wanting to play in and around what you know rather than wanting to take a risk and move forward into something new. Like I said, again, it brings me to the fact that you may genuinely not be wanting to look for any kind of prospect out here. Okay, you're okay where you are. If it doesn't work out, you're back to your work. All right, let's see. Let's see. Give me one card for who is Aries dealing with. One card for the energies of the person that Aries is dealing with. I feel you're dealing with someone who's very focused on their money, their career, their goals, and someone out here who's probably very, very dominating energy here. Yeah, this person out here has the clarity, but they're very focused on their money. Yeah, so I feel you're dealing with someone who's either focused on their marriage. If they're already married, they're already focused on their marriage, or then they are very focused on building their career, their stability, etc. Okay, but there is not much interest being shown in love. Yeah, I feel this person's still focused on their own agenda. Yeah, yeah. I feel this person out here is very focused on their agenda, and for the others of you, this person out here could already be in a relationship. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So